How's it going? Good.
What's going on, Foodie Ohana? Welcome back to the channel. So for today's episode, we're here with our new friend ActionKid from ActionKid and ActionKidExtra, guys. It's gonna be his first time trying authentic Hawaiian food. So we're taking him to a place that's renowned for authentic Hawaiian food. The guys don't want to miss this one. Also, we'll be taking ActionKid to try out local food as well. You can catch that one on his channel, ActionKid and ActionKidExtra.
I can't hold it. So dessert first, I guess, huh? We are starting off our video here at Waihole POI Factory. They are known for anything to do with taro or kalo, as they call it here in Hawaii. So this is their most famous dessert. It's called Sweet Lady of Waihole. Waihole is the namesake of this area and the restaurant that we're featuring today. You've tried poi.
I have.
This is a version of poi, actually. So it's actually a sweetened, more like gelatinous type of poi dessert on the bottom. So it's actually a warm dessert. And then they put a scoop of haupia, or like sweet coconut ice cream on top. The perfect combination of hot and cold and creamy and gelatinous.
Oh,
It's like a local take on like bread
Sundae?
pudding, maybe,
Oh.
a la mode.
Kind of, yeah. It's kind of similar to like a bread pudding, but Hawaii version. You're not allergic to coconut or anything,
I'm
right?
not.
Okay, good.
thankfully.
And also we're doing dessert first because this is coming out hot and cold at the same time. So it's already melting, as you can see.
It's already almost about to overflow.
So this is the kulolo. That's the warm gelatinous part, made out of taro.
Good sized bite right there, Kenneth.
I know.
This is my most favorite dessert ever. Cheers.
Cheers. Oh. Just unlike anything I've ever had before.
Really?
Yeah.
It's very different, right?
I know. It's very fruity, and the coconut ice cream just adds so much more to it.
It's kind of like a cross between a mochi and poi. And poi has kind of more earthy, starchy flavor.
Yeah, I taste that too, that earthiness and the starchiness in it. It's all warm and the consistency is all there. Kind of pancakey texture.
I never thought of it like that.
Yeah?
Yeah, like a sticky pancake.
Sticky pancake. Maybe a mixture of like a sticky rice and a pancake.
I don't think Felix is gonna get a bite of this.
Yeah, probably not. I expected it.
But guys, we did get a bunch of plates for ActionKid to try. So we're super excited to have him try the authentic Hawaiian food here from Waihole POI Factory.
Alright, Foodie Ohana, so we're here at Kualoa Regional Park. Beautiful park, I must say. I haven't been back here, or I don't remember being here. That's kind of sad, but a beautiful park nonetheless. As you can see, we have our amazing authentic Hawaiian food. But first, when visiting Hawaii, you gotta try the canned juices.
Really?
You've never tried it yet?
Never. What is this?
You're in for a treat.
This is like a childhood local favorite that you have to try.
So I'm gonna bust out 3 flavors. You get to choose. I mean, you're gonna try it all.
Wow,
But
what is this? I was expecting like Tropicana or Minute Maid, but this is
No.
this is nothing like that. Yeah.
It's called Aloha Made.
Aloha Made.
yeah, there it is.
So we have guava, pineapple orange, or passion orange.
I'll go for the guava.
Guava.
Guava
Good choice.
nectar.
Good choice. So give it a little shake.
And then I
Let's
guess
see
I'll
how-
do pineapple orange because I don't like passion orange.
My favorite is passion orange guava, but this is passion orange only.
I think the chickens are excited too.
Definitely different from where you're from, right? New York?
Yeah.
Is that it? Yeah. No chickens in New York. All right, cheers.
Cheers.
Welcome to Hawaii.
Thanks. Okay, this is good. Yeah, not overwhelmingly sweet. Tons of guava flavor in here. This is something else. I can get used to this.
After trying this, you're probably gonna bring a case back home.
I know, I do want one now.
So the reason why we chose to go to Waihole POI Factory is because it is a very iconic restaurant, one of our favorite places to get poi, and you haven't tried real authentic Hawaiian food, only the
Food court.
food court
The food
one.
court.
We're not gonna name any business names, but the food court.
I mean, it's still pretty good, but if you want one of the best, definitely here is the spot, especially for anything related to taro or kalo. So we're super excited. We're gonna try a few different things. One of their most favorite things is the poi. Now we're gonna do the plates. And at Waihole POI Factory, their plates actually come with a choice of either poi or rice, and then you also get a side of lomi salmon and haupia. And they do have combo plates as well. We decided not to get combo plates just so that we have more to share, but you guys, if you want to try more, you can definitely try the combo plates. We did get a few different types of dishes for ActionKid to try.
Oh, we got them all.
Yeah.
I know,
We got
this
them
is a
all.
feast here.
This is a Hawaiian buffet right here. What I think would be pretty fun is, based on the Hawaiian food you've tried so far, what would you say was your least favorite thing you tried?
It was the poi.
The poi, okay. So let's do the poi first, because Waihole POI Factory is in fact known for their poi. And in my opinion, I'm not a big poi eater myself, but this is where I would go if I were to enjoy poi. They've been making poi since the 1900s, guys, 1905 to be exact. That's a long time of pounding.
And if you don't know what poi is, it is a staple starch item in the ancient Hawaiian diet.
Let's try it.
And you can be honest, we won't be offended, because I'm generally not a big poi eater myself.
I
but-
am though. I love poi.
So I'm just curious how this one compares to the one you had.
Yeah, the one I had was pretty sour. I can already tell the consistency of this poi is a lot thicker than the one I had. The one I had was kind of more watery.
I'm not. Oh man.
Oh, this is what I should have had.
Big difference, right?
Yeah, super fresh. I could actually taste the taro in here. Very, very good.
So the reason the other one was sour is probably because it's a little on the older side.
Fermented.
Fermented longer, yeah. This is more of what you get fresh.
It's slightly fermented though. I can kind of taste like a little bit, but not too much.
So we're off to an amazing start so far. So lau lau is meat, butterfish, wrapped in a luau leaf and steamed to perfection. So here you could choose beef or pork. Generally we go for the pork. It's a lot more fattier and tastier. I feel like that's the more traditional one, the pork lau lau. Rip it open down the middle to expose the beauty. So right off the bat, I'm not gonna lie, it doesn't look appetizing, but I can assure you it is amazing. I recommend you take a scoop, a little bit of each, a little bit of the butterfish, a little bit of the pork, and some of the luau leaves.
Usually the really good ones will have like a piece of fat in there too.
I noticed they use a little bit of pork in Hawaiian dishes.
We love our pork here.
And this one is a really meaty lau lau. There's a lot of meat. Some places is not that much meat.
It's mostly green. It's so tender, nicely seasoned. The seasonings for the lau lau is very simple. Generally, it's just salted.
It should have a little bit of smoky flavor too.
I taste that smokiness too. This is the best lala I've ever had. It's not overly done. Seasoning's perfect. It really comes together with this dish.
And I like too that here they put a lot of like tender loving care, especially because they have their own taro farm. You know that it's like coming straight from them. Have you tried lomi salmon, this one?
I've had, but I didn't really find too much salmon in the one I had. Yeah, I looked at it, I was like, wait, it looked like a salsa.
It's kind of like a salsa, but I think the salmon part was kind of brought later than.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not like a super traditional Hawaiian food.
Yeah,
but-
but we don't have salmon naturally here in Hawaii.
So typically there'll be some smoked salmon, some tomatoes, and sweet onion. When you eat it all together, everything in one.
So it's like a smoky salmon pico de gallo flavor profile.
Yeah, tomatoes are super fresh too. That smoky flavor brings out a lot.
So I like to kind of get everything in one bite.
How would you eat it all together?
This is not going to be appetizing, just letting you know.
Yeah, there's no right or wrong way to eat Hawaiian food. You just gotta enjoy it. So that's the Hawaiian triple threat.
One big bite. The best way.
I might even try that.
Yeah, of course.
Let's try the Amanda method.
And when I was a kid, I actually didn't really like poi that much. So I would literally put everything in. I think that's where it started.
You know what? I like this method better. It's good.
It's almost as if it's meant to
I know.
go together, right?
Maybe this is why they put everything together in one plate like this. Because that coolness of the poi cancels out that smokiness from the lau lau, and then we have the tartness from the lomi salmon.
Right.
That's a very good way to put it. Should we try our favorite, Squid Luau?
Oh yeah. Okay, so one of our favorites, must order when trying Hawaiian food, is the Squid Luau. They also make beef luau as well, but you gotta go for the Squid Luau. Trust me, Foodie Ohana.
So we were trying to explain to ActionKid what Squid Luau is. It's a little bit hard to explain, but it's kind of like in between like a non-spicy coconut curry, but like a collard greens, spinach type of vibe going on.
It's almost the same consistency as the what's that Indian curry? Something palak paneer.
Something like that.
Yeah, it almost looks exactly like that, but darker in color, more earthy in flavor, and there's no cheese in it. So it's very rich, it's very thick. In my opinion, it's pretty healthy considering the ingredients that go into making this. Rendered down luau leaves, stewed to perfection, coconut milk, and the protein of your choice. In this case, it's taco or octopus.
It's like a sweet and savory type of.
Yes, I found a piece of taco right here.
Okay.
It looks a little intimidating, but trust, once you try it, you're gonna love it.
And we did confirm you like coconut.
Yes,
so.
I do smell the coconut in here. And I admit it doesn't look the greatest or the most appetizing, but will it taste the same?
Oh, so good.
Whoa. That was not what I was expecting. This is amazing.
I'm so glad you like it.
Yeah, big octopus piece right there.
It's very tender,
Yeah, so much coconut like goodness in it too.
And it's just a little hint of sweetness, right?
That's
You
right.
taste the perfect combination of sweet, savory, seafood. I love Squid Luau. Taco in here is fresh as
It
well.
is, yeah.
Like, you can taste it.
Kind of like you're eating something healthy, even though just because it's green, you know, like you feel like you're healthy.
Yeah. So I love to eat my Squid Luau with rice. I dunk this on the rice and just treat it like almost like curry.
What you brought back with the Indian food, they do the same thing. Put it
Right.
on rice and eat it.
I could eat this with naan if I wanted to.
Yeah, it will work.
And of course, probably most ordered item, the Kalua pig. So traditionally, Kalua pig is a whole hog, smoked low and slow in an imu or an underground type of oven. Very simply made, smoked to perfection, where the consistency is so tender enough that you can just shred it by hand.
It's like a Hawaiian pulled pork.
Basically,
Yeah.
that's what Kalua pig is.
When I first got this dish, that's what I thought too. I was like, it looks exactly like pulled pork. Is there a difference?
Yeah.
And there is.
The only thing it's missing is the barbecue sauce.
Yeah.
That makes it. Right off
Wow.
the bat, you taste the smokiness.
And funnily enough, we actually eat this as like school lunch. Like
Oh,
it's
wow.
served in the public schools.
I can get used to Hawaiian food now. I mean, the place I ate at, it kind of turned me off from Hawaiian food a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. This, I could eat it every day.
The next time you guys see ActionKid, he's gonna be my size. Challenge be action-packed kid.
Action packed. Yeah. Now, how would it taste if you mix everything together with a Kalua pork, poi?
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's really good.
So let's
see.
change out the protein. Let's do the Felix combo, okay?
Okay.
So you get some of the Squid Luau, top it off on the Kalua pig, and then eat it with some rice. That's my combo.
I'll try the Felix combo. Felix combo.
Give that a bite right there. Oh man,
Oh wow.
that's all you need.
That's all you need, yeah. I love how that coconut just covers the pork too. With that rice, you need that little bit of starch.
Oh man, that's all I need in life. It makes me happy. And on this perfect day at the beach too. I mean,
Yeah.
granted it was raining, but it cleared up real quick.
So this next dish is called chicken long rice. It's personally not my favorite. I actually don't like this dish. My mom kind of force-fed it to me too much, so I don't like it anymore. But it's kind of like a mix of like Hawaiian and Chinese influence type of dish where they have long rice and this chicken soup, and it's a little bit gingery. People here usually eat it with their Hawaiian food as well.
Oh.
So
To me, it's almost like a Hawaiian take on the chicken noodle soup. For locals, they consider it as like comfort food.
I guess this is a strand of ginger.
It could be
chicken.
chicken, shredded
Oh,
chicken.
it's shredded
yeah.
chicken. Okay. It's very interesting. I was kind of expecting the chicken noodle soup, to be honest.
it's gingery though, right?
Yeah, it is. It's gingery. I wouldn't say I would go crazy over this dish. I'm with Amanda here. I can see you know, why people would eat this. It's very soothing dish that you would eat after a meal.
You know, after trying this, like we mentioned, this isn't our favorite dish to order. We generally don't order it. But after trying it now, it kind of reminds me of like juk.
Yeah,
that flavor
it does.
profile. Yeah.
But gingery.
Gingery.
Right, and I don't. I generally don't like juk either because growing up, we always ate it when we were sick.
Yeah,
you know?
kanji.
Right,
Yes.
kanji. Yeah, it kind of has that similar vibes.
Hawaii has a lot of Chinese influence, so you can kind of see it in the cooking. So overall, what do you think of the Hawaiian food here at Waihole?
Oh, this is the best Hawaiian food I've ever had. But
Yay.
this I wouldn't go crazy for.
I mean, it's not because theirs one is not good.
Yeah,
it's just
it's
this
good.
Not
It's just
our-
not my kind of dish that I would get.
Sorry, I'm just eating away. Don't mind me.
And if you guys want to see where we take Action Kid for local food, yes, there is a difference between local food and Hawaiian food. If you want to see the difference and if you want to see what we get, make sure you check out his channel and check out his video. We'll have it linked down below in the description.
Find out where we take him. Amanda pointed out the most important thing in her segment that we forgot, the haupia. How could we forget?
So haupia is another coconut dessert that Hawaii people love and is a traditional Hawaiian coconut dessert. It's typically kind of in between like a jello and a pudding-ish.
Yeah. The last time you had haupia, you said it wasn't too bad, right?
Yeah,
It wasn't.
I like that haupia.
Let's see what you think of this one.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's see if it's better than the ones you've tried.
That's the real deal.
To me, it's like you can tell right off the bat the texture is a lot more. On the outside, it's smooth, but once you kind of
It's like
Yeah.
the
yeah.
outside looks like a jello, but it's more like a pudding-ish
That's what I was gonna say.
Right.
consistency.
It's
And-
a very, very rich coconut flavor. And the aftertaste is still lingering. It's really good.
it's not overly sweet like the fake artificial stuff. This is the real deal, and it comes with every plate, so you get the
Yes.
best of all worlds here.
Oh, really? It's included in all Hawaiian
It comes
dishes?
with, yeah.
Oh, that's
yeah.
awesome. Wow.
Usually, yeah.
Well, here anyway at Waihole POI Factory.
Oh.
Yeah.
Alright, Foodie Ohana, that's gonna wrap up today's video with Action Kid. Hope you guys had an amazing time, because we sure did.
It's excellent. I'll have it again.
So we can say it's a success. And of course, I know this is a short one, but we are gonna take Action Kid to more local eats. So check out his channel for the rest of today's video.
The link is down in the description. And while you're down there, please hit the like button as well. And please subscribe to our YouTube channel. It really helps us out. And we'll see you guys on the next video.
Alright, Foodie Ohana, until the next one, enjoy your local grinds, Hawaiian food, explore your inner foodie. Peace out.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
We're doing dessert first because
Oh.
we are here at Kakaya.
No,
What?
Kualoa Regional Park.
Oh, okay.
Come on.
So for today, no, I was getting mixed up with the other park we were looking at. That
Oh.
cool. Okay.
Yeah.
We are here today at Kualoa Ranch Park.
Regional.
Oh, regional park. Okay.
Made out of coconut.
Okay.
Wait, it's made out of coconut?
I mean,
I think the one you had was just lomi lomi.
Yeah.
so lomi lomi just means to massage.
Yeah. So they just massage the tomatoes and trip. Flies love Hawaiian food, guys.
I see that.
Just,
Bye.
I'm like showing the flies.
Oh, I thought you...
oh, the locals here wave oddly. Like. Maybe it's because the rooster is right there. We got distracted. Who knows? It's right there.
Yeah, it's right there.
Use your tongue to massage it. It gets. Does that sound weird? Once your tongue massages it thoroughly, you feel that slight resistance. Okay,
It's like a pudding.
I can't see it. Mind frame.